Hello everyone and welcome to On the Fence Simple Reviews. Today we are looking back at some old PC games that made us think that there was something meaningful to the video game tie-ins that developers worked on that meant more than just a simple cash grab. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to our channel to get our latest info on reviews and adventures. Okay, now then, first up we travel to the year 2004 to look at the franchise Chronicles of Riddick. Starring Vin Diesel, this sci-fi adventure movie spawned the tie in the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. Combining elements of first-person shooters and adventure-style games, this installment held its own against the competition. The story is fairly straightforward. Riddick is stuck in an inescapable maximum security prison and needs to bust his way out by taking out harsh guards and rough inmates. What makes this engaging is the attention to detail regarding the gaming mechanics. You can string together combo moves and improvise shifts to take out enemies. Though you are limited in the amount of shooting weapons available at the start of the game, you quickly get immersed in the fighting sequences and quests to be the first man out. From bare-knuckle brawls, we head towards battles in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic follows a young Jedi in a fight against the ever-persistent Sith. Following an RPG model, the main attraction of the game is its immersive story. You can choose to follow the light side as a Jedi or succumb to the dark side and become the next Dark Lord of the Sith. Given the subtle changes that can lead the character one way or the other, this game provides to have multiple options that can reflect the tests that a true Jedi must face. Speaking of tests, what better way is there to assess your skills than with the game of hide and seek with our best friends, the Xenomorphs and Predator. The Aliens vs Predator Classic 2000 video game lets players change into any of the three species. As a xenomorph, you can charge after humans while protecting your hive. Then, in the Predator campaign, become the greatest hunter, tracking down humans, aliens, and the xenomorph hybrids. Then lastly, take a stroll down memory lane and work as one of the Marines, taking on the Predator and xenomorph invaders. What makes the game engaging is that it follows typical movie rules of suspense, action, and overall adventure. Trek through the various environments facing new, frightening challenges and fight to live and tell the tale. Next up, we leave the far reaches of space and make our way towards the Shire. Emerging from the trilogy of the same name, the Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth is set in the same world, giving you the option to play for either the forces of good or evil. You have the chance to grow your armies and explore the various territories of the Tolkien series. The campaigns follow a loose story structure in that you can lead the armies through large battles from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The success of this game ultimately led to a set of sequels, but as always, it's the nostalgic factor that brings us to the first one. Back in 1984, four men donned matching jumpsuits and armed themselves with some powerful proton packs to fight dastardly otherworldly beings. Of course, I'm referring to the original Ghostbusters. The success of this film spawned multiple sequels, some of them okay and others still up for debate. But one thing that is agreed upon universally is that none of them were able to tap into the success that was the initial film. While the movies have not lived up to the success of their predecessor, many players and Bill Murray himself have stated that the Ghostbusters video game has managed to match the style of the original film in its character interactions and joke references. The story mode follows the Ghostbusters a few years after the second Ghostbusters film, wherein you come in as their newest recruit. The game works as a third-person shooter with different shooting options available as you progress through the campaign. Compared to other movie tie-in games, the controller mechanics follow the movie rules fairly accurately. The proton stream will actually bend as you walk, and throughout the game, you see respectful nods to the original films in their jokes and actions. So, if there is a game that will make you believe movie tie-ins can be successful, then you know who to call. Thank you again for checking out our video. Feel free to check in the description for additional links on how to purchase these games for your own collection, or visit our channel to see more of our simple reviews.